Hey, what's going on, guys? FullFrontage here. Today, bringing you guys a Brawl Stars video, and today we're going to be talking about Present Plunder, going over some stats. It was just removed from the game today as the holiday or Brawler Days is wrapping up. So first, I want to give a shout out to Pixelcrux. It's a map designer. I'm not going to be creating like an entire map, but I'm going to show you guys a little bit of thought I had on how to potentially improve Present Plunder, and also my initial thoughts of what a capture the flag game mode would look like inside of Brawl Stars. So let's go to Frank's Twitter. Frank is the game lead of Brawl Stars. If you guys don't know him, here's his Twitter. Follow him on Twitter. And honestly, I love how interactive Frank is with the community as a game lead. He gives a lot of insight to what's going on kind of behind the scenes of Brawl Stars. And honestly, the amount of transparencies that the Brawl Stars team gives is absolutely incredible. And it makes you feel like you are truly a part of the community. And I absolutely love that. So I definitely admire the Brawl Stars team for all the work they do, from the game leads to the community managers to the esports side, all of it. It's absolutely incredible. And if you guys missed the interview on esports, Brawl Stars esports, make sure you head to my channel and go to Behind Brawl Stars number 5. It's about esports, the Brawl Stars Championship, World Championship, and things like that. But anyway, so you got some insights on Present Plunder. On day 1, more than 85% of daily active users tried it. On day 21, the number is down to 36% of daily active users playing it per day. Recent performance is below Siege, and tilt maps were as popular as regular maps. And then he goes on to say, we are not 100% happy how Siege is performing today, and a few people play it for fun after tokens are depleted. Adding a mode permanently, which would perform even worse, doesn't make sense. Present Plunder, we might tweak it and give it another try in the future. And then he goes on to say daily active user, DAU is daily active users. In this case, everyone who played on a day with more than 1,600 total trophies. Daily active users is a common key performance indicator for live games and applications. We are using additional metrics to determine performance of maps above our melee examples. So it doesn't get into too many specifics, like maybe that the 36% of daily active users, maybe it was lower for a certain map, and then for another map, maybe it was above 50%. Those stats weren't shared, but the overall general stats gives us a pretty good idea of how Present Plunder was performing. So going based on that, let's go back to Pixelcrux, and I want to talk about how I had initially envisioned a capture the flag game mode looking like. So you guys can see I'm on a showdown size map, and this is really cool. If you guys haven't played around with it, it might be something fun to play around. Maybe I will. If you guys want to see me make a capture the flag looking map like entirely, let me know down in the comment section below. Maybe I'll do a video on it or live stream and then upload it to YouTube, something like that. But there's obviously no flag, there's no present to put in with the interactive spots, but this is basically how I envisioned it. And looking at it like this, it does look like a MOBA map. I just switched the corners. So it does look like it could be like a MOBA type game mode. So it's a large square. Event is custom. Oh, actually there is Present Plunder, but I want to keep the map size on large square, so I'm going to keep it like this. And then obviously the themes, oh, you guys can't see that, but the themes are Desert and Mine, Oasis, Grassy City, Retropolis, Pirate Ship, Wasteland, Mortuary, and Holiday. But basically, I'm going to give you guys a rundown of how I envisioned a capture the flag like game mode for Brawl Stars. And if you guys agree or disagree with me, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys have a different idea, please let me know. I would love to get a capture the flag game mode implemented into Brawl Stars. It just makes sense to have it in. But nonetheless, let's take a look at it. So I pictured it as 5v5. It was introduced as 3v3, obviously. When my personal experience with Present Plunder was I drew quite a bit. Like there was quite a bit of draws coming in, like even with the full game mode. So I believe it was 3 minutes and then a minute of overtime. Or 2.5 and a minute overtime. I can't remember. I'm very terrible with that. But I think that it's going to make more sense to be like a 5v5 game mode because A, there are no 5v5 game modes. Capture the flag makes sense to have it like a 5v5 game mode because it's a lot more intensive, right? Like Present Plunder was a lot of fun for me. There were a lot of draws, and I think having a little bit more people might help with that and kind of cancel out some of those null and void situations that we typically see in 3v3 game modes. So when I see this, I do picture having I do picture having some like launch pads on both sides in this situation to kind of help with that. And I almost picture like having like some sort of, whoa, can I do like a mass place, or do I have to click these one by one? Line select, there we go. I don't know, like I picture like a wall that like kind of goes in the middle, so you kind of have to go around, and like you don't want them to make it easy, like kind of a straight shot, but maybe just kind of something like this on each side. I mean, again, this is like very rough draft. And maybe there is a direct opening in the middle, right? Maybe there is like an opening here, but it's a little bit harder to get through. So like you have something kind of like that on each side, where it's like a little bit harder to get through and things like that. But I do picture launch pads being like some sort of play. And one thing I would absolutely love is maybe like, maybe this won't help with the draws, but once the timer gets to like half, I feel like you should be able to return the flag, right? Like not you walk over it and you and it just teleports back. Like you physically have to, once it gets to like half the timer, you pick up the flag and you have to bring it back. So that way, if like the flag drops like here, where these two blocks are, you can come in as the team that's flagged, that is, come here, it gets half health, you take it, and then you start to bring it back, right? So that way, even if they spawn in, because like you don't want to have the chance that like where it's that close to their spawn that they immediately come out, just touch the flag, and the timer resets. Because there were so many times when that happened in Present Plunder, and as the defending team, it's like kind of frustrating. It probably attributes to the tie factor with not being able to return the flag and having to fully wait for the timer to go out. But I just think that would be a really cool feature. So this is like how I envisioned some sort of capture the flag-esque game mode. As a 5v5, there's not a current 5v5 game mode in Brawl Stars, and I think this would be a really cool one to implement it as so. So if you guys like this idea, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you guys don't like this idea, I'm fully open to taking constructive criticism. Like, I really want a capture the flag game mode, and I'm willing to hear. You guys have tons of great ideas that I might not even think of, or other content creators might not even think of, and we want you to share that with us. I'm not saying this idea is definitely perfect, but if a lot of people like it and like the idea of a 5v5 game mode, it'd be interesting to hear the team's thoughts about that as well. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more content. Turn on the notification bell if you guys want to get notified when I upload more content, but I will talk to you guys in the next one. Enjoy the championship challenge this weekend. We'll have a video coming out about it either Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, depending on when I can get around to editing it, getting it all together and stuff like that. But I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.